Я видел, что что-то заюзать можно. А, вооружение. Опять? Ой, нифига, оно вообще рвет. А, стрим отвалился, господи. Стрим, 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 стрим. То есть ты без Mass Effect не выживешь. Пиздец. Сейчас. А, у меня восстановился, кстати, смотри. Восстановился, смотри. Да. Да. Да, yes. Давай. Ну, да. Мой личный ассистент, извините. По поводу прохождения Mass Effect. Подожди, там до сих пор не привычно, что игра громкая. Причем стрим сохранил. Стрим. Или не восстановился. Все, посмотрю. Ты не люблю это приложение твичевское. Сейчас я посмотрю. Вообще не восстановилось, как будто. Хм. А, вот в эфире. Подожди, оно точно работает? Дай знак. Робит? А я не могу посмотреть больше. У меня не кликабельно. Как работать? Я не могу свой сет подгрузить. Ну ладно. Фак. Реклама. Робит. Ну ты мне сразу пиши. И я вижу, кстати, что все работает. Надеюсь, на моменте. Сейчас я это подалю чай, опять приду. На самом деле. Чуть сердце не остановилось со стримом. Пишу, звоню. Как жить, если у вас эффекта жизни нет? Я тоже тебя понимаю. Ну, потому что игр нет. У Mass Effect Andromeda, на самом деле, до сих пор думаю. 20 часов у нас есть скидка до заканчивания скидки. До раздумия. Сколько, кстати, она стоит? Сам ключик на плати, может, подешевле выйдет? Там 300 рублей. Если 300, то... Andromeda. На рублей 700, да. Да, 600-700. Не, это уже много. Не стоит она того. 120 рублей. Не. Просто у меня есть этот... Да нет, это кал. На плойке есть у Санька, и у тебя есть все. Ничего, поиграем так. Просто я на ПК хотел бы. Да, ладно. Надо чуть больше комментировать сидеть. Потому что так это сижу, я просто сижу и в игре. Я весь в игре. Я весь в игре, я весь в игре, я... Игра, мне кажется, громко даже сейчас. Не знаю, почему ты думаешь, что это тихо. Так, кстати, я чат забыл. Стрим. Чат, стрим, чат. То есть игра до сих пор тихая.
You got it. It's on our right. You should have died when I... Kill you brought with you, I'll kill you all. Heavy weapon, get down.
Target.
Sit down.
Stack.
Affirmative. Loud and clear.
Shield to fail.
Firing an impact shot.
Shield down.
Please. You know it was nothing personal, just business, I swear. It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Saeed, please! I'm gonna die here, man! Do something! Try, you son of a bitch.
Я идиот. Короче, я ничего важного не сказал, говорю, что с точки зрения режиссуры вы подтянули. И я еще про готику сказал. Не знаю, ты слышал, я хотел бы пройти. Но мне нужно знать, нужно ли фиксы накатывать какие-то. Мы сожалеем о смерти агента Тайрона Роулингса, однако он погиб, защищая Сербия от наших противников. Ваш поток заказал, что смерть его была не напрасной. Нам пришлось известно содержание исполненных данных, но точно текст нам неизвестно, расшифровку уже начинаем, и мы опять выясним, какую ложь это нас недоброжелатель. Благодаря вам можем сохранить нашу лесоподмощную ситуацию. Отличная работа. Найс. Пинч. О. Это который этот. Который типа быдло в начале игры был в первой части. По-моему. Красных. Ну да-да, банда красных. Или нет, стоп, да. Так, давай. Не забывай читать вслух. От Финча. Шепард, в атакованной колонии у меня была семья. Воспользовался связью с красными, нашел пару людей, которые сказали, что могут передать это письмо тебе. Наши пути теперь разошлись. Ты слишком много времени проводишь с проклятыми инопланетянами, делаешь вид, что буду в зеленых бандах тебе быть не приходилось. В зеленых бандах тебе быть не приходилось. Не знаю, нашу встречу с отелем пару лет назад особо удовольствия тебе не доставил. Но я рад, что расследованием займешь именно ты. Надеюсь, что найдешь тех, кто забрал мою семью на пути свободы. Надеюсь, что путешествующим заняться. Я рад, что эти годы ищет именно человек, что это человек ты. Сделай так, чтобы красным гордились тобой. Столько писем. Хорошо, что я не пошел. Привет, ваш адрес мне дала Аиром. Кажется, именно вас я встретил за гробом жизни на Омеге. Вы не дали мне присоединиться к наемникам, которые хотели отправиться с Архангелом. Кажется, тогда был на вас зов. Тот вечер напился до полной отключки, и только через несколько дней, когда пришел в себя, смог посмотреть новости и узнал, что почти все наемники погибли от руки Архангела. Я не знаю, кто вы, выжили ли вы тогда, но хочу поблагодарить вас, услышал о жертвах, о том, что среди них мог быть я. Я почувствовал себя полным идиотом. Теперь-то я буду мне, и за это спасибо вам, Джон Уитсон. Муж служил в отряде Гаруса, я не знаю, рассказывал ли вам Гарус о том, что случилось с ним, сам я не знаю подробностей. Вам известно ли, что мой муж умер в ловушке под каким-то ублюдком из банды. Я знаю, что Гарус винит в этом себя, он считает своей личной оплошностью, каждый выстрел по своему отряду. И когда он послал мне письмо, в котором говорил о смерти мужа, было ясно, что он винил не себя. Мой муж ни за что бы этого не хотел, он гордился службой в отряде Гаруса, он твоего Омегу бандитов, он погиб, счастью погиб в бою. Я скучаю по нему, господи, я все отдала, лишь бы вернуть мужа. Гаруса в том, что случилось, нет. Теперь вы его командир. Пошел, если сможете, помогите мне избавиться от чувства вины. Пожалуйста, не говорите Гарусу в моем письме. Спасибо. Договор Заида Масани от призрака Шепард. Вы завершили переговоры с опытным наемником Заидом Масани. Вы имя, возможно, знакомого. Заид принимал участие в многих известных, а также абсолютно неизвестных операциях в системах Терминус, где послался безжалостным и страшным бойцом. Мне кажется, что такой человек мог бы вам пригодиться, поэтому я провел переговоры и сделал так, чтобы он вступил в ваш отряд. Сейчас он на Омеге тратит свой последний гонорар. Там его можно найти. Ну это все. Жесть. Блин, геймпад мне нравится. Вообще геймпадик, блин, Десус. Вообще геймпад, блин. Блин, Десус, блин. И самое приятное, что на этом геймпаде круто играется. То есть можно Dead Space перепройти, получается. Второй. Надо будет, надо. Стики классные, вообще, Xbox-овский формат классный, конечно. Мне больше нравится, чем плойковский. Наверное, больше я предпочтение Xbox-овскому отдам, Xbox-овской форме. Потому что вообще мой первый геймпад, по-моему, Xbox Original был, а потом PlayStation 2. Прикинь, я вот на Xbox играл, Dark Watch, вот эти все. Поэтому мне как-то вот эти ABX, Y, вот это все, это с детства у меня. И вообще мне кнопки... На Xbox прикалывают. Вообще класс, вообще. Ар. Хар? 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 Повелители племени Розали. Жесть. Ну я просто говорю, что Xbox-овский, он все равно круче. Ну какой-то вот тут здесь-то, вот эти кнопки, они такие прикольные, вот эти цветные, которые, они так приятно вообще выглядят дизайново. И вот смотреть на него, да, и знать, что вот спустя столько лет, да, этот геймпад вот настолько прикольно останется, да, в плане конкуренции, типа. А что тут? А, вот. Блин, я хочу броню вкачать полностью, full. Я без скилла ничто. Я не смогу ничего сделать. Дизайн мне нравится. Ладно, что можем выполнить еще? Бутылка кок на Нормандии будет лишним ингредиентом. А, будет рад лишним ингредиентом, который позволит разнообразить питание. Кок. Кок будет рад. А, да, кстати, это надо взять будет отнести. Отдать блок данных. Просто кто бы знал, что эта форма будет крутой. Ой. Бля, как дорого стоит все. Стоп. А, мы вообще не там. Ой, наверное, надо было... Ну ладно. Цитадель. Ой. Туманность змея? Ничего не понял. Туманность... Чего? По-моему, туда надо. Нам все равно сюда. Мусор.
receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Se apartó el ruso. Mass Effect я считаю best. Лучшая скайпа игра, блядь. И хейтеры Mass Effect нахуй, блядь, пошли. Ёпта. Суки твари, блядь. Нихуя в играх не понимают. Лучшая игра, блядь, которая в жизни играл. Я серьезно, это... Если RPG, наверное, лучшая игра. Какая дизелта пошла в мою сторону. Я не хейтил. Кто хейтил? Я не хейтил. Крис.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of
Krogan
hers,
potem
a Krogan
Patriarch.
named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If
Yeah,
you've
you
met
hate.
Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
What's Arya's?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up
I'll look
against...
into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his bands. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Gris.
What do you need?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you
The
know where-
Solarian doctor? I always liked Morden. He's as likely...
do I get
if
to
you
him?
really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I never know which pair of eyes to look at.
Нет, не все. собираю квестики потихоньку. Например, чела иду спасать. Старому кругу, но пусть патриарх советник корректно шпана следующая слава. Орех еще патриарх перестав. Уже опасно в другом месте. Патриарх. Это лучший саунд вообще.
Come on, let me in.
Come on, let me in. Don't you know who I am? Омега. О, Кен. О. Кен?
Hello there.
Курянец.
Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Я могу оплатить ваш билет.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's... But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Жесть дать. Давай сначала поговорим.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Чуть-чуть жестко. Это он, наверное, да? Очень большой здесь этот поселение, оказывается. $4000 кредитов. Скорость штурма. Давай. Модель корабля. Найс. Емкостный шлем. Тут скины продают. Броня кровавых драконов. Это кал. Драгонейшевский кал. Но выглядит классно. Скины, да, скины. Там по телеку просто идет. Кинчики. Бля. Не, ну выглядит не... Я Драгонейш не играл. Емкостной шлем берем. Эта броня была создана для чемпионата Земли по городскому бою, прошла больше испытаний, чем любая другая современная боевая броня. Не используется уникальная лицензированная батарея, стоимость которых сравнима с суммой контракта начинающего игрока лиги ЧСГБ. Компьютер брони способен взаимодействовать с современным системным электроном, кинетическим барьером, биотическим усилителем. Нагрудник и плечевую пластину украшает эмблема кровавых драконов из Эдмонтона. А на внутренней части этой фотографии всех игроков команды. Доподлинно неизвестно, как эта броня оказалась у призрака, однако рядом с некоторыми подписями можно найти надписи вроде гетов, вроде нецензурных гетов и нецензурный шепот, поправляйся. Давай возьмем для коллекции. Бля, прикольно. Ну это DLC-шная броня, я не верю, что она...
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Блять. Ты... Бля. Я сначала купил, потом скидку попросил. Блам. Ну ладно. Ну ладно, похуй. Здесь. Завизор. Ого. Реально будет на мне? Ого. Это не DLC броня? Это точно не DLC, чел? Что-то выглядит охуенно как-то. Может, ты тоже скинешь?
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can
Сигара?
I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation, very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory, to show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts, all kinds, mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Бля, классная игра. Вообще 10. Все квесты будут пройдены. Да, на 5000 бросил. Мудрость взлома. О, найс. Двое 4 отведены на взлом системы. Вне занятых защитой данных компаний у хакеров ставится преимущество постоянно наблюдать перечень основных обходных путей. Но ответственных до сих пор не закрытых брешей в защите программы. Исследования по в этой области могут позволить нашим хакерам взломать большинство компьютеров систем, защищенных обычными средствами. Давай возьмем.
This is valuable.
Нагрудник возьмем. Броня, ладно. Я ее все равно носить не буду. Как щит за визор, он у меня наденет? Модуль взлома, найс. Это нужно. Визор, реально. Это прикол, это вообще 10. То есть то, что покупаешь, ты одеваешь на себя, и ты видишь, что ты... Вау, это 10. Это 10. Это 20. Я просто, трусы лопнули, реально. Просто порвались. Это настолько какая-то... Это РПГ прям игра. Просто тут предметы, они, типа, ты их берешь, это не просто скин, типа, в чем прикол. Даже давай новую вторую часть. Это вообще кто-то... Кто-то прикольная раса. Барак. Теперь на озвучке вообще легенда, блять. Так озвучить прикольно. И сегодня некого убивать.
I don't know a Captain Gavor. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Пиздец.
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale.
Ну что, 1000 ему что ли дать? Как так вас завершить?
What do you need?
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Ну, плюс 5 героев получу просто ради этого. Я так и не дошел до патриарха, кстати.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood.
В смысле, не надевай новую ко второй части? Жесть, тусовка. Все новые. И новые. Новые шмотки-то они же не перенесли отсюда. Это лопнул. Здесь ты прав. О, патриарх.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I could think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Да, прикол. Решить можно. Кроган вы или нет. Берусь за вас.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Найдите шпану за гробом Жени или рядом с ней. Долбёжка. Опа. Ой.
Shepard, are you all right?
How much did I drink?
One drink. That's all it takes. That racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Может, теперь мой бот в чате пишет собственный. Как это вообще отключить? Тупой стрим элемент вообще тупой. Ладно, фиг с ним. Потом отключу бота. Чё это? Стоит.
Do I know you? No, no, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Подстрекать толпу.
But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to...
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it,
or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Bastard deserved what he got.
О, меня поддержали. Что-то музыки нет больше. Ну ладно.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Blight on Omega's society, or a boon for the station's depressed labor market. A new study of the Forge's adaptive capabilities shows that with the proper treatment, young Forja can be molded into productive members of society. The study, sponsored by Terra Staffing Services, promises to redefine the way we look at the Forja who clog our walkways. Could that vagrant someday become an asset?
Come on, let me in.
Музыка не играет.
You let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncaring. They were beyond
Regardless, this news is
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Кайф. На, може нормально.
No messages for you, Commander.
CGI вставки прикольные.
warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Сколько мне заряда там осталось? 4. 1, хорошо. Заряд буду держать.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the blood path.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
I'm looking for Morden Solus.
The Solarian doctor? I always liked Morden.
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Nothing to see here.
let me in.
Republics has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy. The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces. The Shepard Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
You're back. You must have seen something you like. Kent! End is not. Humans. Blight on galactic purity. You, sir. You are a blight. You. And you, human. And you. Protheans cast off the lesser races. The Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans. So they dwelled in filth. On worlds made of dirt and feces.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
Kent! End is not.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former Council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the Council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks. Explorer ships have reported...
Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity is weak.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order?
Fresh off the transport, huh? She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And she hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed
Finally, a
off?
human...
You can't keep me out.
I'm doing you a favor.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Here we go.
Right behind you.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in. Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
All clear here.
Где броня моя?
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
They've seen us.
Take control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one
that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it! Damn you! Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are... Besides, the Vorcha... Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group humans have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Behind us.
This might be useful.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
You said the Vorcha moved
right
in
after
just
the district was quarantined.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw
Only
many
nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus.
You said the Vorcha were taking over
Trying
Blue
to.
Suns.
The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough. The Turians are getting pushed back.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in.
He killed them too. Then he...
You can't stay trapped.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian...
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Все, завтра было. Спасибо, что заходил. Да, потом не встану завтра. Щит. Игру топ. Игру топ, реально. Все, до завтра.